Tiddalik the Frog, written by Annie Founders, illustrated by Sandra Reskusk. Long ago in the dream time, a huge red frog roamed the earth. His name was Tiddalik. Tiddalik was so large that his back touched the sky. He was so wide that he filled the space between two mountain ranges. When he moved, the ground trembled, and his feet made holes as big as valleys. One day he woke up from a very bad sleep. He was very, very grumpy. He was also very, very thirsty. "Water, water!" he bellowed. His words made the clouds crackle with thunder. He found a river and drank up all the water. He found a lake and emptied that too. He kept on drinking until every water hole was dry. Tiddalik was now bubbling with water and ready to burst. He was too uncomfortable to move. He shut his eyes and fell into a long, deep sleep. The day went by. Tiddalik slept. There was no sign of rain in the skies. The sun scorched the earth. The grasses withered, and the trees lost their leaves. The beautiful green earth became hard and cracked. Kangaroos, kookaburra, and platypus were anxious. They had watched Tiddalik drinking up all the water. Now their land was turning to dust. The earth is so cracked that I can't hop around any more, grumbled Kangaroo. There's no here for me to swing, mouthed Platypus. Tiddalik must be returned our water, said Kookaburra. But the animals were scared to walk to Tiddalik. He was still so grumpy. "I know," said Kookaburra. "Let's make him laugh. Then he will spill out the water." So Kookaburra flew right up to Tiddalik. She sang some funny song. She wigged and jiggled and danced around. Tiddalik opened one eye. He shut it again. Platypus went up to Tiddalik. She told a few jokes, and then she flipped and flopped and shifted around. Tiddalik opened the other eyes. He shut it again. Next it was Kangaroo's turn. He loved to show off. He twirled and wheeled, thumped and bumped his toe around. Tiddalik opened both eyes. He shut them again. He was still bored. Just then little eels came rushing toward the animals. They made Tiddalik laugh. He cried. He raced toward Tiddalik, turning some scot all the way. Little eels landed on Tiddalik's boggling stomach. He scrambled to get himself upright. He tittered and tucked and then stood looking up a Tiddalik frog. Tiddalik opened his eyes. He was so astonished to see Little Eel, all shivering and shaking, sitting right on his belly. Tiddalik made a rumbling noise. He choked. He chunked some more. Soon he was tumbling with laughter. Water spilled from his mouth and ran down his sides. Tiddalik couldn't stop laughing at the sight of Little Eel sitting on his belly. As he laughed, he felt less grumpy. Soon the land was awash with water. The grasses began to grow again, and the tiny leaves began to cover the bare branches of the trees. And do you know what? To this day, Tiddalik has never again emptied the land of water. Why? Well, Little Eel knows just what to do now when Tiddalik gets grumpy and thirsty.